Hello, this is Skibby. Today we have BattlBox, I want to say 138? I don't know. Anyway, we got the Blade HQ exclusive PM2 with the Tanto blade in delicious M4. And I do have a clip coming, but in the meantime I got a backspacer because this blade is very heavy in the front. So it kind of balances out when you have the backspacer there. And I don't remember what's in this, except that we have like 5 items in the basic box, which is pretty cool. Hey, I was right on the number. 138, some guy standing on a rock, looking out to sea. Fun stuff. Alright, let's get this out of the way. And see what we got. Do I need to adjust the camera? I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Shelter in place. Mission 138. Shelter in place. Sheltering in place isn't about waiting things out. It's about making your space work for you. The ability to secure your surroundings, organize your gear, problem solve with the supplies you already have can make a difference when travel isn't an option. Mission 138 builds on that mindset with tools to strengthen your home base, secure a tarp, reinforce it. Oh yeah, we got a tarp. Organize critical equipment, build a shelter, access stored food. What do we say? Keep dependable quarters close at hand. Didn't we already say build a shelter? Whatever. Every piece in the box is designed to make your shelter more capable. Whether you're weathering a storm, dealing with an extended power outage, which happens around here quite a bit, or simply preparing before you ever need to. I should say, we didn't lose power, but my neighbors just north of us did. I think there was a microburst. I don't know, but it just tore up trees on the way to work. It was kind of crazy. Kind of crazy and really localized. Anyway, basic box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. So that's pretty cool. First up is the Slot Lock All-Purpose Utility Cinch Pack. Okay. Oh, can't see. Oh, okay. It's more of this stuff with the weird stingy boy. Okay. We had some tent stakes like that. Okay. So, yeah. Is it just a guy line stop? Why tie a knot when you can lock it in a slot? Feed it, cinch it, lock it. Sure. Okay. So instead of a knot, those are just little stops. What do they say about it? Tie down without tying knots. Slot lock all-purpose utility cinch makes securing rope and cord simple with its feed it, cinch it, lock it design. Whether you're tightening a tarp, setting up a shelter, securing equipment, blah blah blah. Yeah. Keep them in your emergency supplies, camp gear, workshop. You'll find yourself reaching for them more often than you'd expect. 5 cinches, hundreds of use. I got 2. That's 2, right? I'm not sure. Oh, they're in the box. Whoo! Here's me. Well, it's weird because the box was closed, right? Guess it just got all shaky in shipping. That's okay. I was concerned that it was only 2. Here's me. What am I going to do with 2? That's alright. Cool. I'm just silly, and there is 5. Alright. So that's okay. It's a better item now that there's more. Anyway. I know we talked about this when we got a backpack net thing. Try one pack attach set. They're carabiners with little crescent moons on them. You feed the crescents inside of the cloth, and then you wiggle it through down in there, and then you have a gap to put the carabiner, and then you have an attachment point. So that's pretty cool. Pretty all right. Works on all fabrics and tarps. Nice, nice, nice. What do they say about those? Attachment point wherever you need them. Sometimes the perfect attachment point doesn't exist, so you gotta make your own. Okay, cool. We're just gonna leave it there. So if you do tear out a grommet or something, you can just put this on there and it should be good. Or just anywhere, I guess. I know initially they came with a backpack. Anyway, third item is the old reliable 550 cord, 100 foot. We got black. I don't know if there's a difference. We got black. Everybody knows what 550 cord is, right? It's like the definition of a horse. Everybody knows what a horse is. All right. Anyway, we're going to continue because paracord, that's just cordage. Canicom. Extreme Grip Door Wedge Gen 2. Hi, Crunchy. What are you doing? Mr. Crunchman. What do they say? Control the door, control the space. Canicom Extreme Grip Door Wedge uses high diameter silicone and an aggressive tread pattern. Yes, that's true. To firmly secure doors from the top, bottom, or side. Use it to keep unwanted visitors out, secure interior rooms, or simply keep doors exactly where you want them. Small enough to stash, useful enough to keep close. Sure. It's a doorstop. And it's squishy. It's pretty alright. Oh, that's out of frame. Well, it's just going to be out of frame. Last but not least, fifth item in the basic box is a Canicom original P51 can opener. This old guy. U.S. Shelby Co. It says. What's sliding? Anyway, that's kind of large. Emergency food supplies are a cornerstone of shelter-in-place planning, of course. Canicom P51. Make sure you can actually access them. Originally issued to generations of military personnel, this compact opener is simple, dependable, and nearly impossible to beat for its size. Slip one into your emergency pantry, bug-out bag, blah, blah, blah. Right. You'll always have a reliable backup when the electric can opener or larger tools aren't available. Tiny tool, big insurance. Sure. Now this one has, as you can see, there's a thing. And they actually work better with leverage if you add a thing there. So, nice, nice, nice. Ooh, that almost died. Anyway, pretty good basic box. Just items that are pretty useful. Paracord's always nice, right? Doorstop's pretty alright. Moving on to the advanced box. I think I have... Oh, mine's smaller. This is bigger. Okay. We've gotten a few things from Roaring Fire. This is the Pioneer Pro Tool Roll. The other ones just have a weird little latchy thing. This one has actual clippy boys. So this is bigger. Same design though. Zippy pocket. We got some stretchy boys. This is stretchy boy. This part is just canvas. Of course we got a flap. We got some mesh pockets here. And then you just roll it up. These straps are adjustable so you can get it pretty thick. And there you go. It's a tool roll. Hooray! Yeah, I don't hate it. I like the other ones. They're convenient for transporting knives to my nibblings for Christmas. Yeah. I'm not going to read all that. It's a tool roll. What more do you want? And suddenly, crunchy. Dun dun dun. Alright. So, our last item, my last item, ProBox BattlBox Shelter System. Which is honestly pretty thin and pretty light. Like, this is dense, definitely. But I mean, that's a lot of tarp, because I think it's a 3x3, 3 meter by 3 meters, so almost a 10 by 10. Or 3 meters by 2.9, excuse me. What do we got? What do we got? Rugged ripstop, waterproof, 3000 millimeter PU, coating, nice, nice, nice. Rough weather, yeah, changing conditions. 21 attachment points, which is pretty great. Tape seams, guy lines, and we have stakes with the system. That's pretty nice. Use it as an emergency shelter, ground cover, equipment cover, and as a tarp, right? Of course, we got an A as design. It's almost a square. So that's pretty fun. And that is staff recommended by Brandon. Nice. Last item in the box that we did not get, Pro Plus, is the Real Steel Hugin Prime 3.66 inch Nitro V, which is pretty okay. And it is the Axis lock looking thing. Yeah. Looks like an okay knife. I liked the other Real Steel that I had. So I'm sure this one's just fine. Just fine. A little bigger even. G10 handles with pretty aggressive texturing. Look at that, huh? That's pretty alright. Talking about Battle Vault and some nonsense. Alright. So, recap. Missed out on that folder. That's okay. I mean, I spent quite a bit on this. so we're okay. We're okay on knives. Although we still are owed going gear for last month. I'm sure it's coming. And this month. But you know. What is today? 7th. Yeah. Yeah. It'll come. So we missed out on that knife. That's okay. I prefer other steels to Nitro V. What are you going to do? We got the BattlBox tarp situation. Comes with guy lines and stakes, which is pretty great, and a bunch of tie-off points. Advanced box is this tool roll, which would be pretty useful for stuff if you're into tool rolls. Basic box, of course, they gave you a bunch of stuff. 2 items from County Com. We got a can opener and a door stop or door wedge. Then we got, of course, we got some paracord. And then we got make your own attachment point guys and fancy stopper knots or slot locks. Or they have holes on them, so I figure you could screw them in place, use them as anchors. That might be nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty okay box. And all this crap is going to be able to fit in that giant box we got last time, which is actually right here. And I did open it. And look, there's a bunch of crap in there. Nice. So that'll fit just fine in there. Anyway, I think that's all. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm a little bit suffering from being too good at my job at work. They keep just giving me new stuff to do, and it's like, my guys, I just want to chill out. Like, come on. Anyway, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. I've been making hats. It's my most recent one. I like train engineer hats, right? This one, I got a new machine, so I decided to line this and use some thicker denim. And this is a very tight weave denim, and I think it's 16, 18 ounce, somewhere in there. This up here is like less than 9. I really, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, such lovely denim. This was a pleasure to cut and work with. It's just even though I have a semi-industrial machine, it gets thick, and I skipped a few stitches here just because it's just too thick. It's so thick, and it just, that's how it goes. How thick are we? How thick are we? 1/4 inch? Yeah, I'd had problems going through a 1/4 inch of denim. Sue it. Anyway, I'm trying to practice my sewing skills. I do need to get better at hat brims. This is off just a little bit. Because in the middle of this is obvious because it's a square. But the middle of this, see, it's a little off. Not a big deal when it's on the head, but, irritates me a little bit because, I made it and I want it to be perfect, but that's an impossibility all the time. Of course, I have the salvage ID. I think it's pretty nice. And I'll get better. It's only my second one. We'll get better. And I've been making 8-panel hats. I showed the green one. I made a gray one. It's pretty nice. And then I need to combine the patterns that I made for what I'm hoping is the sweet spot in the middle. Because the first one is a little bit too small, and the second one is a little bit floppy and big. So hopefully in between is just right. But anyway, that's nonsense I've been doing. I don't know, what crafts are you guys into? Of course, I'm still doing leatherwork stuff when it's not unbearably hot. I don't mind fabric craft because I'm only out here cutting for just a little bit of time. And then I'm sewing and ironing and stuff inside where the AC is, So it's easier to do in the summer. Anyway, that's enough about all that. Hope you guys are doing well. What do we got? It's August. What's coming up? More Ren fairs. If y'all are into that, I need to get on making some stuff, huh? Oh well. It'll get done. If not this year, the next year. Alright. Anyway, I've rambled on quite a bit. Hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you later. Goodbye.